This is a digital SAT practice question. It's about rates of increase, but also with a twist. Sometimes digital SAT loves to give you an equation where X is the change in the number of months or number of years or number of days, but some part of that is already accounted for. And so you have to subtract that from the X. Like it'll say something happened in the first 2 months, and then something happened every month after that, and then they want an equation that shows the change over the total number of months. So I'm going to have to do in that case, because it happened in the first 2 months, there's going to be an X minus 2 in there. I have to subtract those first 2 months from the X. It's part of the total number of months from the beginning, but I've already accounted for it. So in this case, started with $900, and 4 months after the account, it increased by 0.6%. Well, I look at this, and I see everyone has 905.4, so I think if I go to Desmos and do 900 times 1.006, 0.6 is the percent increase. To get that into a number, you divide by 100, 0.006, and then the original amount times 1 plus the percent as a number is going to be the new amount. So 1 times 1.006, I get 905.4. So there's my 905.4, and that accounts for the first 4 months. And then I need to multiply that by 1 plus the percent increase. Well, the second part of the question says 6 months after Bennett opened the account, the balance increased by additional 0.1%. So it's $905.40 is after 4 months, 6 months after the initial deposit, after you open the account, which is 2 months later. So remember, when you're doing interest or percent change, it's raised to the power of the number of time periods divided by how many time periods it takes for each change to happen. So it's gonna be 1 plus 0.001, and then it's gonna be something divided by 2, because this happens every 2 months. The first thing, 905.40 is the first 4 months, and then 2 months later increased by 1%, and then it says every 2 months after the first 6 months, the balance has increased by additional 0.1%. So it's every 2 months this increase is happening, and X is greater than or equal to 4, so I know it's going to be X minus 4, because it's X minus 4 months from this point, but it's X months from the very beginning. And this is a state of it 4 months later. So always these are going to have that element. When it says X is greater than or equal to N, it's going to be X minus N. In this case, it's divided by 2 because the interest happens every 2 months thereafter. So I can rewrite this. I'm just going to do the exponent. I can put this as X over 2 minus 4 over 2, or X minus 4 over 2, and that is option C.